Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
In this, it could look very one-sided, right? Where they just kind of get the ball rolling and they just kind of like steamroll over DogChamp.
Yeah, shaker over the puck.
Okay. Total number of teleports canceled. Oh, this one's bugged. I was listening to Suns Fan and Cinder, and apparently that quest just always put no. It's not actually registering anything. Oh, the cookie doesn't get him over the Fisher. Yaren looks the wrong way. Either way, he might have still been dead, but a good first blood to start things off.
Points where your team can take engagements alongside you. If you lose these towers, you just have nowhere to fight. It's like now you have to push in bottom with your Venom or something. It's very awkward.
Well, Tinker's going to make his first rotation here up the top lane, but Bloody Nine, oh, the raindrops, it's not going to save him. Yaren's going to join in here as well. They get the kill on the Earthshaker. Monster does still have another Spirit Siphon, and he's got Pinko behind him, so this is just simply not a kill that they up on top of that. So then you get not only the 350, but then you get the aftershock damage added in there as well, an extra 100. Like, it becomes a huge swing for an ability that can hit you, like, you know, outside of smoke vision. And Faceless Void caught once just seconds ago. Down in the bottom lane, will die again in top. TP and Italiano Gangster, but most of his team is already dead. They've lost 2, and he is not in a position. Well, first of all, he doesn't have Poison Nova, so he doesn't have like a big team fight impact that really scares out.
There's also a decent amount of net worth on this Primal Beast. Like, he got BKB during this time.
Finished out the BKB, and he spotted the support. Exactly who you wanted to be able to see. As he pops the Cold Embrace, they pop the ultimate in turn. Pulverize does a decent amount of damage. Not enough to be able to get the kill, but with the help of the Venomancer, certainly got one. TP out denied as Flea was just standing by on the side. They knew that was pretty easy cleanup for them. They just wanted to prevent anybody escaping from that fight. Gonna be able to get it at this rate.
Yeah, and it's huge. All right, TP's to defend this tower. I mean, catch something here. All right, they caught him.
A little something. All right, Coil, Monster, right on top of a bunch of heroes. He's going to stick with the 2 of Bloody Nine as well as Italiano Gangster, but at the same time, the Faceless Void and Tinker have gone in.
Dead.
They've killed the Wyvern, and they still have a Chronosphere to be able to work with. Ryze is actually getting decently low. RCY is playing him right now. Constant missiles, constant Shivas. He was able to get out.
Monster just getting kissed into oblivion. Disaster of TP fight.
Oh, dear. All right, well, first big move there from DogChamp. It's not like all of a sudden things are going to click for Alpha, and all of a sudden they're going to know how to shut down the map, right?
Yeah, they're not shutting down the map at all, and it doesn't necessarily get easier to do that in a way, because this Tinker pushes faster.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say the Tinker is more elusive than he's ever been. A good Chrono onto 2. The Curse is going to be able to counter it. It's not going to last super long, though. Monster still has the Cold Embrace on him. And Tibu, he's going to try and get out of here, but his BKB is now on cooldown. He thought the Tinker was going to help him out there, but unfortunately, there wasn't really any TP points around. So he actually, despite the decent Chronosphere, had no follow-up from the rest of his allies. Yaren goes in to try and help out Bloody Nine, but RCY is on top of this with the BKBs on cooldown. He pulls up the Bloodseeker, and Monster is going to die as well from one swipe from Yaren.
Oh, RCY, you monster. Get them all.
Yeah, he doesn't care about this Coil at all. He's going to turn, stand, and fight, kills Earthshaker. Puck is on the run. And DogChamp feels like they are definitely in the driver's seat now. Through the Aegis now, and he'll have the cheese on the second life as well. Alpha, Yaren blinking in, trying to do some sort of damage to the Death Prophet. Spirit Siphon's a little hard. They caught the Tinker, though. Tinker inside the coil, just pops the BKB with the Chronosphere on top. They throw out the Curse. That stalls things a little bit, but here comes the Bashes. He's going to deal with the Faceless Void. The Tinker comes back into play to finish off the Puck as well. He gets jumped by Flea, but an E-Blade. It'll save him from the Enchant Totem hit. Now he can keep his distance. If he sees him, he should be able to get the Scythe, actually just TPs straight back home. Let the Faceless Void do the work here. He's going to chase him down with the time dilation, and the Tinker TPing in on top of that one. He'll go for the extra kill. He'll go for the full team wipe. He'll go for the Death Prophet to finish off well, I was going to say the game there. It kind of feels that way. He just wiped Alpha and got Roshan.
Gotta find something good here.
Got 4 Ruptures to throw down in this fight. If they win the fight, they could get the Puck to level 25 as well, which would be big. BKB goes off instantly from Yaren. Initiation from Alpha kind of spoiled. They spot
What a
Fleet.
curse.
What a beautiful curse, though. Echo Slam straight after it to keep the chain stun going, though the Tinker almost snaps the coil, but he pops the BKB and turns TPs out. Nicely played by him. Flea, he's going to take out from the poison here. Looks like Bloody Nine's trying to set it up, though. Tibu and the Tinker are both coming in. They're going to focus on Monster for now. They get the kill on him. The Winter Wyvern also gets burned down by the Tinker in the end. Another 4 dead, 4 Alpha sold. So only Wind Waker to cancel it, then you no longer have the answer to him.
That's good itemization. Right, Rupture trying to lead it off. He is level 25 with the refresh, so he has more up his sleeve. Oh, what a chrono!
Chronosphere. Caught 2, Bloodseeker and Winter Wyvern, a dream for DogChamp. The absolute best 2 heroes, I would say, to catch and ensure probably the end of the game.
I mean, he's just saving Chrono if there is a Bloodseeker by. You want to buy? I'll Chrono you again, son.
Yeah. Monster. Pops the Exorcism. Poison Nova going out from Italiano Gangster. Only onto the Earthshaker, but they're going to make sure he's not a factor in this fight as Monster charges forward. RCY finishes off that Earthshaker. Quickly goes for the buyback now. Tier 4s. Still getting a little bit low, but it looks like they made the call. 1 buyback, and they are out. They're going to retreat with the Winter Wyvern coming back up. Or at least they're going to reset, leaving Italiano Gangster behind for the rest of the team. Will survive and just back out, no problem.
You know, to just throw them there. They had the time to set it up properly. I don't think they have to dive the fountain so aggressively either. Just set up wards and play for the tier 4. Either way, though, Fleet, you have no buyback, sir.
Yeah, this is really bad for him if he dies, but thankfully the Invis, no, it won't get him away from RCY. Not with the Shivas, not with the overwhelming blink, not with the constant blinks forward that catches the Bloodseeker. He gets hit by the Scythe. He's out of mana, though. Uh-oh. RCY, he's got a BKB, but he's caught. Oh, Rises, he's so low, he won't be able to invest and be able to get that kill onto the Tinker. He's going to be chased down by the rest of the team. They locked the Tinker down. It was a golden opportunity, but it slips through their fingers, and now 3 dead with no buyback, and surely it's time for DogChamp to end this.
Yeah, he's going to try and clean up the puck here, too. Oh, missed the Hex stun. I don't think it matters,
away.
Style points, you know. I mean, Tinker has buyback during all of this anyway. Even if they get him there, you're still in the same boat. It's just too many lives, and yeah, GG. I mean, Alpha they had a huge window there to close this game out, and just did nothing with it. That's the sad truth here. And this lineup was a ticking time bomb, man. You go late game versus Faceless, Void, Tinker, Venno. Good luck, man. It's just becomes... I mean, yeah, you can win it, but the execution required is absurd. So that's the upside for Alpha here. They feel like that's going to happen again. They're in a much easier position to just close it out.
Yeah, they have better ways to control them. A full lane.
Yeah, I don't care, because the thing is, you're going to give out this wave to clock, but you're going to zone Beast off the entire wave.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, maybe Undying with Mangoes doesn't do it, but I think I would have gone Boots, and then you have the capability. Maybe with Mango build you can't, but from a theoretical perspective, I think denying Beast in it, and it's very annoying for Marcy, who's a melee hero with no real escape, like once she commits in. I think it's a very annoying hero for Marcy to fight in general. I think even in the game, it's pretty annoying. You have this long-range save for whatever hero gets displaced, and then you get turn the fight. So I like
down with the Tombstone, and Flea is actually kind of in an awkward spot. He's going to be able to kill the Tomb, actually denied by Bloody Nine. Well played, but Flea is definitely going to take a decent amount of damage on his way out.
Yep, 6 Mangoes paying off. Gets him the kill, shuts down the Beast. They still have this wave equilibrium though, so I don't think Monster's too sad about this. Like, this kill does not cost him a lot because it wasn't first blood, and Marcy down again.
But the trade-off, they are going to be able to get Pingo in return. Nice tiling there from Italiano Gangster. And even pushes Rises off the lane a little bit. Solo experience, and it's now level 6, so look for that next combo of Coil and Dawnbreaker's ultimate Solo Guardian.
Or Chrono. They're still looking top.
They really are. Toss back, dispose into the Dawnbreaker is a really nice combination. Any repositioning
Three-man.
Oh my god. A
LSA.
three-man cogs into a three-man LSA, but apparently it doesn't matter. Tibu just goes right on top of Lena, even chronoing his own team. He throws out the Laguna Blade to be able to get the Marcy kill. Bloody Nine's a little bit low and underneath tower as well. He's just gonna die to these shots. And they didn't have any mana left. Italiano Gangster was totally out there, and he was the only one not in the Chronosphere.
RCY, the flank. Gets them both.
Coil and the orbit lands. Soul gets run over by the orb, and now they're going to be able to maybe kill Flea underneath all of this. He doesn't really have anywhere to run as long as the orb is on point. Flea,
Slow one.
dude, it's so slow, but
Alright,
it
he just
clips
tanked
him.
it.
All right.
All right.
And I don't know what I think Italiano Gangster was trying to suicide to the tier 2.
Yeah, he just
And then
suicides
Monster.
as many. But you can just go for the trade. Like, you can trade the map, get the tower with your overwhelming numbers, and then when Beast invades your jungle, you just smoke and kill him there. They're just
Here
gonna kill him
comes
mid.
Solar Guardian. Coil, they didn't actually get the stun
snap.
follow-up, but Italiano Gangster can still hit the stun. The Starbreaker stun hits onto Soul, but they have no follow-up damage off of that. They've already blown all their spells. They didn't land enough of them. And Alpha just tanked through
Nice
it all.
hook.
Nice hook in from Flea, thanks to that Hawk that was sitting on the high ground here. RCY, he's got a small jump, another orb, another phase shift. How different things would have been if that Solar Guardian was maybe positioned just a little bit more centered on that coil.
Yeah.
Ooh, RCY.
Another
Hook
hook
shot,
into
but
the
at the same
call.
time,
No
Soul
call.
is caught by the LSA, and they're going to go for Soul instead with the Chronosphere
Nice
on
chrono.
it too. Nice setup. It catches
DD
the
rune.
Dazzle. So now Shallow Grave to be able to bail out Soul, and yeah, DD rune, why not?
Well, thank you, Sir Gabe. I will collect that chrono for the rune. You don't see that all the time, but happy to pick it up. You can finish off a couple kills. Big fight for them.
Yeah, even used his hand of Midas to kill the Helm of Dom creep.
Desolator. Deso is up. He's a little ways away on Helm of the Overlord. But I think you gotta get something done here soon. Start progressing the game, taking over jungle, taking over Roshan. Not feeding kills.
Yeah, Flea's doing a lot of that lately.
And Chrono's
He's
back
just
up now.
not expecting so many heroes to be in that jungle area, but Pingu trying to help out the Clockwork. It's going to get run down as well. The Chronosphere going to lock down the two of them with the Tombstone in range. That's going to stack up zombies on Arises. He's going to get bursted pretty easily. Soul shows up,
Maelstrom.
and he's got to leave immediately.
I mean, are they thinking about Roche here? Oh.
RCY snatches away the Illusion Rune. They have the Solar Guardian coming in just to make sure RCY, no chance of him being bursted down, and RCY will actually be able to run down the Clockwork because he's got the Witchblade, so he's got plenty of extra damage. Nice pick up on the other side of the map, though. What a combo. Getting the Marcy and the Faceless Void straight into the Roshan pit. I mean, this is how you can turn the game around. The Aegis picked up just in time. He's going to lose his life immediately, but still, Italiano Gangster coming in, almost one-shotting Pingu. With the Tombstone out, he's going to coil next to that Tombstone. Really nice. The zombies are beginning to stack up now. Italiano Gangster's going to come through with the hammer. Rises is dangerous to fight up against, though. Got to be careful of that one. Meanwhile, RCY is still terrorizing the back line. Is going to jump back into play. Go for the kill on Rises, but Rises being set up for these Desolator hits. Now with a hook shot, cutting them all off. The supports are just free for Rises. Free for the taking. 13-16. A nasty Roshan fight goes around, and it ends up...
Once more, DogChamp looking to control their jungle.
Yeah, they really don't let this go easily. Hook shot. Catches the Dawnbreaker with all the creeps next to him as well. Starbreaker won't be utilized at all. Flea's gonna die inside of all of this. Italiano Gangster is totally fine, and Monster, well, not much he can do either. Soul
They burst the
has
void?
BKB. He turns around, does manage to get the Faceless Void. The last shot he threw before the Chronosphere kills him. Monster inside of the Chronosphere, susceptible to RCY, and Italiano Gangster comes in for the finish. The Starbreaker to kill the Beastmaster. Now to stun the Rises. As he turns around, he has nowhere to run to. Not with this zombie on the front lines of Bloody Nine, slowing everybody down. Soul, he'll be able to walk away, but...
Vision can alpha views in the next 5 to 10 minutes here to really gain a hard edge. Knock these scores down a bit. Flea, he's in.
Well, Alpha, they seem to be trying to go keep up the balls to the wall approach. He went from tier 2 top to now trying to force this fight in the triangle area. A little awkward around the tombstone. Fleet's
he
gonna
got
be left
roared
behind.
on
They
puck.
do manage to get the roar onto the puck. They do have the big stun coming out, but it's not enough. It doesn't save the puck in time. The Laguna Blade overwhelms them still, though. They get the Beastmaster in return. Rice is pretty dangerous to fight. He challenged Yaren to a duel. Almost got the kill as a result because Alpha have hit a pretty big peak. You got the 3-item peak on TA, Deso, Blink Dagger,
Yep.
BKB.
But again, in a fight, he's not there.
An opening, maybe they could still catch something, but it's going to take a lot from Flea. Throws out the cogs, but Rice is sitting on the side here waiting for his opportunity to jump in, and he doesn't see it.
So awkward.
His whole team is dying, and he's just not really able to get in there at all. He pokes at the Undying, but that's it. That's all he did for the entire fight. The big damage dealer, the big guy, the big Kahuna. You know, he's supposed to be the #1 hero in this game, and he did, what, 600 damage to an Undying?
I mean, their lineup is good at split pushing the map. It's one of the other benefits of Vision. Like, hooked
Hook
his
shot.
own... Dude, what?
Hit the Beastmaster.
This is the weirdest
And,
chase.
okay, we'll use the Chronosphere to kill the Beastmaster, and they can, are they totally set the clockwork? No, Yarn's after him. Yarn will chase him down. Oh, the Starbreaker, perfect timing there from Italiano Gangster, who, after that little fight, has a Basher coming out to him as well as the Cloak of Flame. So this...
Condolences, and it's getting rough. It's getting very rough. Next, Roshan probably decides the game. Alpha probably need to find a pickoff before then to be able to contest it. I don't think they can just 5-on-5 anymore. Looks like Pingu's in trouble.
Oh, he found him.
Goodbye.
Hunted him down like a goddamn bloodhound. Sniffed him out in the trees. They're going to catch up to Soul here, who's going to have to use his BKB. That's good enough. BKB used. Bloody Nine instantly undoing the Laguna Plate damage. Here comes Tibu, though. Now with the BKB on cooldown. Soul's got to be careful. Hit. He did not respect that. I don't know why he was fighting back. There was nobody alive on his team.
I mean, he wants to get something out of this Daedalus pickup with the...
I thought, you know, like maybe he goes to the bash talent and maybe he can pick off the puck, but instead he actually completed a Scythe of Ice, so he does have the lockdown.
Yeah, maybe try and burst the Voider or burst the puck. You're gonna have to do it through a Soul Rip, but lock it in a mech. They got the puck.
Orchid on the puck. No follow-up, though. He got into the trees and danced away, and now the Chronosphere is going to be able to lock down the 2 cores. It is indeed looking pretty over. The Beastmaster is going to die first. Rice is quick to follow. Pingu will die beneath the tier 3, and most of them do not have buyback. And even if they did, it's still DogChamp.
I'm rewarded for doubt yet again, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy that Cap's nurturing, benevolent disposition has betrayed him.
Nurturing benevolent disposition. Hook shot. Flea. Oh, they actually had the Dazzle Shard.
Nice force.
Stunned some people up. Didn't really do a whole lot, though, because Soul just wasn't able to get any damage done. Yarn just jumped on top of him, went to work with the Basher, rises. He shows up a little bit too late to the fight, as has been the story of this game the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's Rise's fault, but I'm saying him and the rest of the
it's
team were
been
not
disjointed.
coordinated.
It's been disjointed for sure. Like both games, it's just the initiation and the damage follow-up was not.